Good morning from the White House. President Trump returned here last night after a couple days at Mar-a-Lago, and with both of them on the links, word is he won his club's annual tournament again. He goes this afternoon to the Kennedy Center for a board meeting, as he has now declared himself as the chairman of the board at the Kennedy Center. Secretary of State Marco Rubio announcing Sunday alleged members of the Tren de Aragua gang had been sent to El Salvador, hundreds of them as a matter of fact. This despite a federal judge prohibiting the expulsions until the use of the Alien Enemies Act to shift the suspects off could have been further debated in the courts. The judge found out about the Saturday flights in the middle of his emergency hearing and verbally ordered the planes to turn around. However, the Trump administration claimed the planes were in international airspace, so the judge's order was invalid. That's according to the administration. International airspace, right? Perhaps over the international waters known as the Gulf of Mexico. Amid the tariff wars and federal workforce slashing, President Trump's job approval is taking a hit. Disapproval of his handling of the economy in a new NBC News poll stands at 54%, a similar number for his handling of inflation. Leading the charge for the administration's position, Secretary of the Treasury Scott Bessent on Meet the Press. The tariff standoffs will pay off, Bessent maintains. Quote, the American dream is not contingent on cheap baubles from China. Bessent adds, we are focused on affordability, mortgages, cars, and real wage gains, end quote. Also on NBC, among the Senate Democrats, there were 10 of them deciding to move forward with the 6-month spending bill that found Chris Murphy on NBC distressed that Chuck Schumer had given his party members, those 10 members, some cover. Quote, this to me is a moment where we need to restrain the president's power and take risks. Democrats are upset the measure gives the Trump administration cuts to domestic spending and increases to defense. On ABC's This Week, Democratic Senator Sheldon Whitehouse of Rhode Island, who voted against the bill, defended those who voted for it as, quote, making a very conscientious decision. He added he would not throw any of them under the bus. Over in the House, perturbed Democrats who stuck around Friday to express anger over what Republicans were doing with the bill. Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, also from New York, repeatedly said, next question, when he got a question about whether he had confidence in Chuck Schumer. With Ear on the White House, I'm Bob Costantini.